There was a man in the land of Uz whose name was Job, and that man was blameless and upright, and one who feared God and shunned evil. And 7 sons and 3 daughters were born to him. Okay, there's a reason why there were 7 sons and 3 daughters. 7 is symbolic of the 7 celestial bodies above us. Okay, in the ancient world, the ancient people believed that the celestial bodies, or what we call planets, actually had a lot of control over us. So the old Gnostics and Greek Gnostics wrote a lot of the New Testament. The New Testament is a Gnostic story. They believed in an entirely different thing than most Christians believe in today. Okay, so the 7 is for the celestial bodies, the 3 is for the Trinity. But what you need to understand is the Trinity doesn't come from Catholicism. The Trinity is an ancient idea. The ancient Hindus had a Trinity, Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva. The Egyptians had a Trinity, Isis, Horus, and Osiris. So there's always been a Trinity. It's not a Christian or a Catholic idea. Now, the next thing it says is that also his possessions were 7,000 sheep, so there's your 7 again, 3,000 camels. So we obviously know that we have the 3 for the Trinity, but now we have 2 3s. So we have the 3-3, which is, of course, the 33 years of Christ, but it is also a Gnostic story, and it's a very ancient belief because we have 33 vertebrae. And the fluid, the Christ fluid, and the word, it's an oil, okay? And the word for oil in Latin is Christos, and the Christos, Christ, drips down from your pineal to your spine, and it's supposed to transmute into a gas, come back up the 33 vertebrae, up the ladder, Jacob's ladder. Okay, this is all symbolism, and it has very deep meaning, and I believe it's important to understand. So we have 3,000 camels, 500 yoke of oxen, and 500 female donkeys. So we have the 3, and then we have 5 and 5. Now, it says that he had a very large household, and he was the greatest of all the people in the East. Why does this just not surprise me? Because if you add the 5 and the 5, we already talked about the 3, the significance of the 3, but if you add the 5 and the 5, you get 10. 10 holds a super significance across all belief systems, okay? The number 10 symbolizes completeness, wholeness, a full cycle. This is all symbolism. The more you learn, the more you understand. It opens doors. I believe in this stuff because it's real. Symbols are real, okay? They try and tell you things through numbers, through symbols, because the people that wrote this book couldn't just straight out tell you anything, because the kings, the royal bloodlines, had the ultimate control. They had control over the printing of things. You couldn't just mass produce things back then. It had to get run by the king. So start to understand things on a different level. That is what I teach. This is what I do. I love you all so much. This is my opinion.